Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Socially Distant Podcast. Thank you once again for joining us. We are here. We are live. Or we're not live. We're live now, and you're going to be listening to the recording on Thursday, episode 56. Got another good one for you today. Hopefully we'll get into some good topics. But before we do that, we're going to hit our sponsors. We want to give a special shout-out over to Jake Lugan on YouTube at Interesting Investing, as well as Cartoon Clothing on Etsy. Also, go and check out RecoverX.com. Use code BIGSUGA at checkout for 15% off your purchases. And as always, shout out to our girl Hannah Deutsch for the design logo that is on the YouTube videos that corresponds with this podcast. And now, I'm here with the boys, Dylan, Trent. Dylan, how you doing today?
Pretty good. Just got back from work. Smacked a burger real quick. Now we're smacking the podcast. What's going on over there, Trent?
Fucking nothing much, you know. I just had a pretty long day. A little bit of a long week. I had something crazy happen to me the other day. It was like honestly the scariest moment of my life. I didn't say it in the chat because we had some other shit going on in the chat, but dude, I honestly probably just say it real quick. So, I'm with Brett Weaver, and we were going to get so you know it's going to be an interesting story.
That's all you need to say.
You know.
That's all you need to say. I was with Brett. Well, there it is.
I'm with Brett, but we're getting plates on his truck. So, we're driving his dad's truck. We go get the plates. We go to his truck. So, I have to drive his dad's truck home. And it's a truck I've never driven before. I don't drive trucks. I'm like, whatever, I'll drive. I don't give a fuck. I start backing out, and the brakes were feeling fucking weird. I was pumping them, and nothing was really happening. I was like, maybe these are just mad whack. So I pull out, and I'm fucking going, and I keep checking them. I'm like, I think I'm slowing down, but I really don't fucking know. And I'm like getting to the point where I'm passing the little school, and I'm just trying to slow down as much as possible. And I'm like, dude, like this shit is not working. Pull the emergency brake. It's disengaged, not working at all. I start shifting down from third into second into first. I'm still going about like 15, 20 miles an hour. And I'm coming up at the stop sign, you know, where Sheridan Hill,
yeah,
right,
that stop sign.
So that's T-bone death.
T-bone death.
So, and I'm terrified. I'm freaking out. I'm just like looking, trying to find cars, trying to downshift, and I don't see anybody. So I just cranked it and sped up, and I got through it, got the truck back, but Brett ended up taking the truck back. But dude, just like that turn, like that intersection has just been giving me PTSD because like I don't know, like it's just been
That's scary as hell.
Yeah,
Thank
God,
dude.
that you didn't have to like. Thank God there wasn't a car coming down. What the fuck?
I know, bro. Like, and it's just I've never had the brakes go out on me before, so like, I mean that's not good. A truck I've never driven. It's not mine. Like I was like so worried. I'm like I can't fuck up his truck. I'm about to crash. Like I was like so worried. Like I was like I was like thinking should I just like try to crash into like something instead of trying to hit a car here? Like I was like freaking the fuck out, dude.
Choose that house.
Dude, it was just sketchy.
So what happened? Did you tell him? Like, were the brakes, like, did they go?
Dude, yeah. So the brakes, we literally... Okay, so during this time, I called Brett. So he's on the phone, and I'm, like, screaming, freaking out, like a child. Like, I'm just like, it's not stopping. Like, if you heard my voice, like, if it was recorded, it's just, like, honestly probably funny.
Oh, that's the same thing I would have done. I would have been flipping shit.
Yeah. And, so I was trying to stop at Caves to get gas, and I was like still hoping it would slow down. So fucking stupid of me to even try. And then I take a left down towards Jake's by Caves because I was like, fuck it. I mean, I'm like gonna try to pull into Caves. Still didn't work. I was like, I should have just never did that. I should just went up to his fucking house. So I'm just going straight until like I can finally slow down enough to like stop. It's like not slowing down. And then I finally just pull over in this farm because I was going slow enough. Get it into neutral because I didn't want to just crank it into neutral. I don't know that truck. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to fuck up someone's
you can fuck up the transmission doing some shit. Well, I mean, Not so much as I don't think so much as like neutral.
But like
maybe
one of the
shifting
gears.
downshift the gears, you might fuck up the transmission. But I think if you go from like first to neutral, it's just gonna it's just gonna ride as long as you're not pressing the gas.
Which is what happened. And then in neutral, I slowed down so much more. I was like, okay, got it to a stop. My phone died. And I was just like, it was just like whole panic. I'm like beet red, sweat covering my face,
just like madness.
Beads just dripping on my glasses. My glasses are foggy, and I call Brett. I'm like, I'm at the farm, like down the road. He comes, gets in it. I don't know how the fuck he got that in his driveway, but he did it. And then he almost ran into his goddamn garage because it wouldn't stop. He like hit some piece of like equipment or something to stop, I think. I don't fucking know. It was
Brett's a crazy master. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, he did. But yeah,
that's nuts. That's honestly nuts though.
Yeah, so that was yesterday. That was yesterday. So yeah. So I've just been like just a little like icon, like just like paranoid. I don't know, just weird.
A little paranoid lately?
I don't know. I'm just like fucking. I thought I was like, it's just something you don't expect to happen. I was just like, what the fuck? Are the brakes gonna go on my car? I'm like tapping them super soft this morning. I'm like, fuck.
Every time you get in the car now, check the brakes.
Check the brakes.
Check the fucking brakes.
Yeah, dude.
I was driving to Homestead yesterday, and I was like, there's like a really thin like road that you have to go down to get there, and like there's pretty much like no shoulder on either side. And I'm coming down, and I wasn't really even paying attention. Melissa noticed before I did, but I heard the sound. I heard like scraping, and I looked up, and the person in the left lane, their tire popped off, and their tire is like flying down the road towards us. And luckily there was enough room for me to swerve out of the way of the tire, but fucking yeah, like sparks were flying off of off the car.
Yeah, that shit.
It was sketchy as all fuck. I don't know how nobody got hit by that tire.
Was it just a plain tire, or was there any like metal like rod sticking out of like the inside of the tire?
No, it was just the tire. I think it just popped straight off the.
Wait, was the rim on it?
Yeah, the rim was on it.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That means they snapped that bitch clean.
Yeah.
I
had never seen anything like that happen before. It was. And then
like
we were coming back,
shit.
and they were just getting towed out of there.
Do you know if it was a back tire or a front tire?
It was a front tire.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that means, bro, they literally like the brake cylinder or like the brake pads and stuff are fucking just. That bitch just popped and ran. That had to be. They either had to like hit a pothole and turn the wheel at the same time, and then it just like caught it wrong, or like I wonder if it was like an older car and it was like rust.
It was an old car. It was a rust bucket in the house.
It was probably a rust bucket, and they hit a pothole or something wrong, or turned the wheel wrong, and that thing just went boink. It's just fucking gone.
That tire was flying. It was going. It was going as fast as the car.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Final Destination shit right there. I'm just gonna look it up real quick on YouTube while we talk. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video, but I'll put it in the I'll say Rogue. There's this video where this tire just like takes this dude out.
I may have seen that video because I've seen some shit like tires. I mean, anything that's going so fast.
I feel so bad for the dude because he just gets wrecked.
I want to see this.
I want to put it in the chat right now. How was the big shoot today though, Dilly? While I find this thing.
Yeah, it was big in terms of I had a lot of fucking shit to do. It was big dollar signs too, but I had to do drone photos, and like a full walkthrough video. Walkthrough video ended up not working out because my dumbass apparently left my other camera on the whole time I was in the house, and it killed the battery. Luckily, the agent was, like, super understanding. Like, there was nothing I could do. I tried putting my other camera on the gimbal, but it weighs way too much, and it wouldn't hold it. So I'm like, all right, there is nothing I can do. So I just had to suck up my pride and be like, hey, I fucked up. I'm very, very sorry. But she was completely understanding, and, like, I'm going to go back there tomorrow and finish.
Good.
And the house isn't going up until next week anyways, so there's time. I just I try my best to fucking be there on time, do everything while I'm there, and it sucks. Especially since that was the first time I was working with that agent.
Mm.
I just didn't want it to seem like that I'm incompetent and like it sucked, but like she was understanding and we're gonna still get it done. But yeah, so that happened.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Not like you meant for it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing I could do about it. A dead battery is like
that's just like a.
There's no getting around that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna order some more batteries for that camera so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Just have some more backups.
Yeah. So just
other than that, it was a really really pretty house.
Was it? Whereabouts was it? Was it in the city or?
No, it was in McKeesport, which is about like 30 minutes out of the city.
Yeah.
It was up in the hills.
Is that the farthest you've had to drive as far as like going to shoot a house?
No, the farthest I've had to drive is probably like 50 minutes. I go out to like Washington, PA, which is like a county over.
Do you?
And that's like straight bumblefuck, Pennsylvania. Trent's watching the video.
They Trent just watched the video. At about fucking 12 seconds, the dude just gets murked.
Oh my god, it's telling me, it's making me click a warning.
This is get to 12 so seconds. Bad. This is so... I'm sorry I'm laughing. This is terrible of me. Dude. Right in the neck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets nailed, bro.
Dude, that shit flew off the highway.
You know how fast that tire was probably going?
Oh my god. Yeah, he's knocked the fuck out.
What are the odds? I think he might be dead.
Oh my god. It looks like his arm moves right there. It settles down, so I don't know if he's completely... He's definitely unconscious. He might be dead, honestly. That's right in the neck and head.
That's a straight concussion and a half.
Bro, that's
the fact that the tire still keeps rolling after it hits him.
I like the dude that goes and gets the tire.
Yeah, like,
there's a dude that runs. Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm gonna go get the tire.
Just make sure this tire doesn't slap anyone else going 5 fucking miles an hour now and it just hit this dude going 80.
Oh, that's some sketchy ass shit, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, and there's no way you could have even heard that. It bounced and it was boom, hit him in the head.
What are the odds, though, that, like, you go through your whole day, every little thing that happens in your day, like, how long you, like, stand in your kitchen to eat or drink something, like, the car ride. Like, just let's say if you...
Let's say right if you there, you see how slow he's walking before? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but...
That's Final Destination right there. That is Final Destination. Yeah. Like, you are in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Like... He and his wife or whatever slow down, like right at like 4 seconds. They start slowing down.
If he would have kept walking,
if they kept that same speed,
might have whiffed by.
He looked. Oh my fuck! That's just like that's insane. That's fucking life, man. What the fuck?
He was left with a fractured chest and skull.
Oh my god!
So,
I mean,
he lived.
Dude, I mean, it could be a lot worse. Like, holy shit.
That right there that's the movie Final Destination. Right there in a nutshell. That's crazy. For everybody that is listening right now, we are watching and commenting on a video, like I said, about a man who gets hit by a rogue tire. This is an old ass video, so it's not like something new. You can just YouTube it. Man gets hit by tire. Him and his wife, they're walking down the sidewalk. This rogue-ass tire comes from flying off the highway and just nails the dude in the back of the head and just puts him in the dirt.
The term rogue tire is getting me right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was a rogue
That was a rogue tire.
That thing was gone. I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy. Other than that, I had 4 new agents this week.
Damn,
and 2 returning customers.
Let's go.
Damn. So we're out here fucking...
Let's go. So, like, for those, like, returning ones, like the recurring, are you basically, like, their photographer now, like, more or less?
Oh, yeah. The one dude, I've never seen him in person. He's, like, an old African-American man. Never seen him in person. I just do all the shoots for him. There's like a lockbox. I go in there, unlock the house, go take photos. Never come in contact with him.
No.
But hey,
cool,
He's a businessman.
whatever. I'll take it. I did free drone photos on the last one that I just did for him because like he continued business. I'll give him a little free stuff as a thank you.
That's a good way to do it. So do you make the rate or like the price for like the photos, or is it like it's like through your company?
Yeah, it's like a set rate through the company.
That's cool.
But I have enough control where I can just be like, all right, I'm gonna do this for free, which is nice because
that's cool.
It gives me more control. Because I think at the end of the day, the only other person who's really making money is the editor, and I think they're salaried. So no matter what they edit, I think they're gonna get paid. So I'm not just like screwing people. I mean, Windows still I don't think is making any money off of me doing it, but long term, I've made them way more money from doing free stuff here and there. So
That's good.
It's worth it.
And they told you to do that, right? I mean, they know.
Yeah, exactly. They were telling me to do free photo shoots, which is way more money lost than me just doing free drone photos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, dude. It's like it's loyalty. It's them customers, man. It's the 80-20. 80% of your business is coming from the fucking same 20%.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to go for. And then I did a shoot for like a new agent on Monday, and like he reached out to me, and I was just curious. Like I asked him, I'm like, "Hey, man, like how did you hear about me? Like how did you figure out that like see my stuff and everything?" He's like, "Oh, I see you like all over Facebook all the time, and like I really liked your work, and like my normal photographer like wasn't available, and so I messaged you, and then I asked like someone in my office like who I should have to do the photos, and they said your name too." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
It's turning
Let's
to
go.
word of mouth now, boy. Oh,
Let's go, Robbie.
shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the person who recommended me, I haven't even worked with them, so.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy. I'm like, really? I've never actually. I don't think I've even talked to that person that he said. I might have at some point,
He
but
must
I don't.
fuck with
I've never
you.
worked with them or anything.
Dude.
Fork it, bud.
That's word of mouth because he heard it from someone else who's looking at your shit, or he's looking at your shit. So
Yeah.
like,
Well, he said he was looking at my shit, and the person that he like asked also recommended me.
yeah, well, like that guy that like recommended you either was like looking at your shit or heard it from his buddy. Yo, Dylan from Windows still. He got the goods, boy.
Yeah, I had one of my normal clients. We were talking the other night, and he was just like complimenting me. He's like, I remember like when like a couple months ago when we first started like working together, like you like were doing like a couple shoots here and a couple shoots there, and now I see you literally doing shoots every single day of the week. And he said that it was just nice. He was just complimenting me on my hard work.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, you're already getting word to mouth. The hard work's fucking paying off to that degree, and fucking you got agents coming back and complimenting you, dude. I mean, that definitely, yeah, dude, you're booling like a motherfucker.
It's a lot of work, but it is fun, and I do enjoy what I do. I also enjoy like the marketing aspect of it, and like just like building like a business kind of from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like obviously Windows still is like behind me, but it does feel like I'm doing a lot of this stuff on my own, which is 100%. Nice.
This shit's fucking money, Ricky.
Yeah, very cool. Other than that, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was saying that I should start like submitting like my like photo like city photos and everything to like different publications and stuff, like different tourist things for Pittsburgh, because I could probably get some either revenue or just like word of mouth from doing stuff like that.
100% people seeing like a picture of Pittsburgh like on a magazine or something. It says Dylan get there photo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That shit would rip.
Yeah, I would like to start doing stuff like that.
I mean, you already got a lot of the pictures of Pittsburgh.
True that. I'm out there all the time, just playing around with the drone, taking photos of the city.
The one you took just like a regular picture. Maybe it was a drone picture. I think like Becca is from Pittsburgh. She's in Pittsburgh now. She reposted it.
Oh yeah, the one she reposted.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, he like gets some shots. Like, I mean,
yeah, that was a drone photo. That was like the first day that I took it out at nighttime.
oh,
And I was very scared because I could not fucking see it.
fuck that. Well, I mean, it came out beautiful. I love the lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sort of looks like, well, I mean, it's pretty much up with that view of like a plane, but not really. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the fucking looking at the city.
Yeah. That was a cool shot. I'm gonna try to do some more nighttime. It's been fucking raining every day for like the past week.
Yeah, it's been raining here bad too.
I've been getting very lucky. Like every single time I get to a shoot, it stops raining for like 10 minutes, so I have enough time to do all the exterior stuff, and then it starts pouring again.
What the fuck?
I think I'm like 5 for 5 on it stopping raining right when I get to the shoots this week.
Alright, there we
So,
go.
the
Emergency
rain gods are with me?
bathroom break. I was having a conversation by the door with my girlfriend. Could you hear it?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I
Don't
want to
worry.
make sure it wasn't too loud.
No,
I
I
didn't
want
think I could hear it.
I didn't want the cast to pick it up and have it be like you guys talking, and then all of a sudden you hear like this background conversation.
I didn't hear it. You're Gucci.
I had to take a quick little dump.
good.
You're all good. How's the gym been treating you, Brad?
Dude, it's been honestly like I'm so happy about it because it's been so busy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am at a point now. I'm up to, or like before, like I hardly had like basically anything. I've gotten so many new clients, and like with like how many times they're signing up. This week alone, and it's already almost like a double from last week. I'm already gonna have by the time this week ends, I'll have like 17 sessions in, like 17 like different, not 17 different clients, just like 17 like sessions in general.
That's crazy.
And it's nice because like each of those like it's just like it's so much better because like I'm getting to a point now where I'm getting really close to where like the pay almost will, like it'll jump where
Yeah.
like because all the sessions are half an hour, so every half an hour I make $12. So then now we're almost to a point to where like I'm gonna reach the limit, and then I'll push up and I'll make $13 for every session.
Mm-hmm.
And then it
That's
like
awesome.
yeah, and it doubles too because like for example, like I said, like I have this one like group of dudes, these 3 dudes. I train them for an hour instead. But like because they only bought half an hour sessions, but I train them for an hour, I make like $36 in that hour because I just get like 12 for each of them. So like that's why it's
awesome.
nice. Yeah, that's why it's nice doing like group training. It's why it's like nice doing like more people in one block because like they pay for half an hour, they get an hour, but then like I basically like double the money in the session. So no, it's been good. It's just been like, and it's dope because I get like 30. I don't get like a full 40 because then like I don't get like benefits and like all that other shit. But I get like 35 hours like at the desk, and then like whenever I have to train, I just like go and train. So I'm definitely over 40 as far as like time there, because like sometimes my training is outside of like my desk schedule, but it really doesn't matter because like I make, you know, I mean, like if I work, like today I worked 5 to 1, like 5 in the morning. I opened and I worked till 1, and then like I had to like train somebody like afterwards, like a little bit after that. Like I basically work 8 hours and then I come in and I get an extra $12 for like just 30 minutes of you being there. So like, even though it's not like on the clock, I still get the money for it. So it's really nice.
That's good.
Do you have any sessions like when you're at the desk, like when you're just working there? Okay, I figured, but I was just like,
yeah, a lot of them are like that, and I try to make it that way just so like I don't have to be there when I'm not on the clock. Because then like technically like, even though like if I wanted to like maximize like, you know, like profit, which isn't really the goal, I'll make more money like if I was gonna go work 8 hours at the desk, and then like if I trained like for 30 minutes, like an hour and a half, like right after like the 8 hour like shift, I would make like the 8 hours plus like the 12. But it's honestly more beneficial for me to like put the training into like the desk slot.
Yeah.
Because then like I just like maximize more of like money for like the time I'm there.
In that 30-minute slot, then you're pretty much making $24 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what is it regularly? Like more than 15 probably or some shit.
What?
Right? Like your regular hourly pay.
No, they actually only pay me minimum wage at the desk, which is why like the training pay is like nice because I'll get to a point to where I'll make I can get up to I think it caps out at like $15 for like every session.
That's not bad still.
Yeah, so I mean like if I have like a back to back, that's where like and she was explaining to me like because like once you fill up and like you get your schedule like really nice and like regular. She my fitness manager was telling me, she was saying that like there's a trainer at like one of the other gyms in the area. She only works like 4 hours like every day, and she makes like the most out of like any of the trainers like at all the locations because she'll go in and she'll work like 4 or 5 hours, but she trains like up to like 3-4 people in every like one of those like hour blocks. Really? So like she's literally making like. She's making like anywhere from like $36 to like $48 per hour, and then she works like a 4 or 5 hour day. So like literally like, if you do the math, because I'm terrible at math, so I'm gonna pull up my calculator. Like let's say she works for like 4 hours, trains like 3 people every single hour. She's making 36. She worked 4 hours and she just made $144. So you figure you do that 5 times a week. Like, I mean, granted, that's not like a shit ton of money, but it's like over $700 before taxes. So like you stack more onto that, and like you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and you're working like you're working 20 hours a week. Like what?
Yeah, no, and then that's another thing too. Like you have to look at like how much are you actually working. Like she's making like over like before tax, she's making like $700, and she works like literally like part time.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of crazy when you look at it like that.
She could literally like just be an entrepreneur and live her life.
Yeah.
And she's just training like $700. What the?
And she told me, she's like, oh, she literally comes in, she works like 4 or 5 days a week, like 8 to 12, and she makes like some of the most money out of like a lot of the people here. And I was like, holy fuck.
And she doesn't do any desk hours because she just like wants to train, or she's like been there so long she has control or whatever.
So, like, the way I was explained is, like, they're starting to do it a little bit, like, new, and that's why I'm this way, is, like, they just transitioned, I think, like, within the past couple of days, because I was, like, just talking to one of the other trainers this morning, this girl named Lily. She's a couple years older than, like, my girlfriend and I. Or older than us, because I'm older than my girlfriend. I think she's, like, 25, 26, and she said, like, they just changed her to basically full-time, so she's going to do the same thing as me, is, like, they give her like hours, and then like when she has to train, she goes and trains, and when she's not training, she just works at the desk. Because we've been shuffling in like a lot of like people as far as like employees leaving, employees like being done with school or like shit like that. So like I think they're just trying to make it, and that's why like I came in at like the perfect time, because they want to make it more like where like they're gonna have like those desk people, but they want their trainers at the desk, so that when people come in and sign up for memberships and come and get shakes and like check in and stuff, like you can like see those familiar faces, so that way you can like get into talks and get into conversations with them and be like, oh, how was your workout today? Like I've already gotten like I want to say like 3 or 4 of like the clients I've gotten in the past 2 weeks, like new ones, they've all been people that literally have come up to the shake bar, and I've just been like, so how was your workout today? And then like from there I'm like, oh, well, let's, like, set up, like, a free session. Like, we can go over some stuff and, like, talk a little bit more. And, like, we'll see if, like, training is something you think you can benefit from. And they're like, yeah, that'd be great. You go through that half-an-hour session, talk to them a little bit. I bring them over to my fitness manager. They sign up for training. Like, it's that simple. And, like, that's why it's so much nicer, because, like, it was so hard to do that at Crunch, because, like, they didn't give me... So, like, fuck you, Crunch. They didn't give me, like, the ability or, like, the power to, like, do that. Like, because it just wasn't, like, it wasn't in place.
Yeah.
That's why Catalyst Fitness in Buffalo, baby, is literally the gym to be. It's the best gym. It's the best fucking gym in the world. The owner is
Globo Gym.
The owner is such a nice lady. It literally is. The owner's name is Amy. Her and her husband own it, but it's like so cool because she's like way more like hands-on and active than like he is. And like she will literally walk around the gym and go up to every single person and like say hello and then literally like make sure their mask is like over the nose. She goes up to every single person. She's like, hey, mask gotta be up. I witnessed her one time. I literally witnessed this lady go up, tell this guy he had to pull his mask up over his nose. He gave her attitude. She brought him up to the desk, canceled his membership, and walked him out the door.
She don't fuck around. I love this lady. I already like think she's so
a
badass. Dude,
That's
what?
insane.
She
look her up.
cares so much about her business. She is unwilling to let any CDC bullshit come in and shut that down. Nothing. She is like, I love it. I love it.
I mean, 100%, like, one person losing their membership is a lot better than the entire gym getting shut down for COVID.
Right here. This is Amy. This is Amy right here. Can you see this?
Oh,
She's a fucking unit, bro. She's literally like.
I knew she was gonna be jacked, but
Yeah,
she
no, I would
seems.
not fuck
I
with this
am
lady.
already scared.
I would not fuck. I wouldn't fuck with this lady.
She would literally like. I'd be like, okay, mask up. You want to put 3 on? Okay. You want me to leave? I can cancel my membership.
She's a badass, dude. She's so cool.
It's awesome.
Good for her, man. She's got a dope gym. She's fucking running it
she's
right.
She's got 7 of them.
There's 7? I thought there was like 3.
No. There's 4. How many catalysts are there? 7? I have just been confirmed by my girlfriend. There is 7.
So, like, aren't
Damn.
they in Western New York, like, only-ish?
Yeah, so like there's ours in Amherst. And then like the other ones are like West Seneca, Depew, Tonawanda. There's one on like Boulevard Ave that's like literally like there's like 2 of them within like 4 minutes of each other. And then like there's some other ones too that are like express locations. I think they're like a little bit smaller, but like yeah, dude, it's fucking nice.
They
It's
own
so,
Buffalo.
It's so nice. Literally.
They literally own Buffalo, bro. It's like every, like, part you could... Every part I could think of, you just named off.
That's
No, and it's like you said too, like training, like it's so cool because like she cares so much about like the gym.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like she showed it's her livelihood, so it's not like it's cool that she's not just like one of those owners that's like, oh, they're not wearing the mask, all right, fuck it. No, she's like, hey guys. She walked up to this group of dudes one time. She goes, guys, your noses are great. She goes, but I don't want to see them. But yeah, no, it's been really good. So I'm happy. It's like it's going up and up and up. And then kind of how Dylan was saying with just like people like referring him and everything. Like I had a guy, I think I talked about before, like I had a guy like follow me on Instagram, like an older gentleman. He followed me on Instagram and he hit me up about training. And then like I had a guy like he come up to the counter and like he was older as well. And he was like saying he was training with like another trainer there, but like he wasn't really enjoying it anymore. He's like, I'd love to get a session with you and then maybe like see like what you could do for me. And like I see him now every once in a while and like we talk a little bit. So like it's literally just like the more and more I'm there, people are like talking to me, getting to know me, and then they're just like, oh yeah, like I'll sign up for training.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's really picking up. I'm happy about it.
Good stuff. I knew it would. Fuck Crunch 2021.
Yeah, fuck Crunch 2021.
Pooch Perfect update. Macy's in the semifinals.
You. What the fuck? I need to
Dude,
watch.
she's gonna win that shit.
Dude,
She gonna win that.
I think she might win. I think Dylan's been playing possum the whole time, man.
I don't know anything.
Oh my god. She's had a caddy this whole time. That's why we never see Dylan talking about her. She's driving around in like a fucking Cadillac with all her perfectly pooched dogs.
Yeah, it's still like really weird watching her like make it this far.
Yeah.
I know, but it's gotta be so like cool though. Like you get to watch your sister on TV.
Yeah, there's only 4 people left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is like? Because they have like, do they have like assistants with them? Like it's a team, right?
Yeah, Macy has like her business partner as like her assistant.
Are they like equal? Are they like equal in the business, or is it like does she work for your sister?
Yeah, they're like 50-50 partners.
Okay.
Her partner doesn't like do any grooming or anything. She like washes dogs and stuff every now and then, but she's more on like the business side of things.
Oh, okay.
And Macy's like dog grooming.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Macy brought her as like her partner. There's like people who most of them are like either like people's like understudies, like the people they're training, or stuff like that. But last episode they did one where like the assistant had to groom the dog, and that was like Macy's like business partner's first time actually fully grooming a dog.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
And they won the challenge.
Let's go. That's awesome.
What?
Yeah.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah. Macy won Best in Show this episode.
How's like business been like with your mom at like her shop? Is she able to like do stuff?
I mean, my mom, I heard her say something the last time I was home that someone tried to book an appointment with her, and she told them that the next appointment is next year. So.
Oh shit! Like 2022?
Yeah, my mom has that's how she's always been. She's never had like an open appointment. It's like she has like her client, because like every one of her clients, it's like a 4-week thing. Like you have to bring your dog in every 4 weeks to get groomed.
What the hell?
So like she just has enough clients where she like rarely ever has to take on a new client.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
Wait, so what about like if somebody just tried to like walk in and get their dog washed?
They can wash it themselves. There's like a self-washing area or whatever.
That's pretty
And
cool.
you just pay like for the shampoo and everything, and you can wash your own dog. But my mom will not be grooming your dog anytime soon.
I remember. I have to talk in my mouth full. But I remember, I think like early when your mom had just opened, because I think my mom has the insurance for it.
Yeah, she does.
Like my mom like brought Daphne just to like, obviously like, do that like, you know, show like the respect, like the payback. She brought Daphne. Dude, I'd never seen Daphne come out like so soft and smelling so good. Her fur was literally just like,
Yeah.
it was like silk.
Well, my mom has like a whole bunch of certifications in like dog like skin and stuff like that, so she knows like the exact shampoos and like
For different
like,
dogs
stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And she actually is certified enough to like do like what vets can do. Like she can prescribe like different like medications and stuff for like dogs like hair and skin and stuff like that.
Yeah, I knew your mom had like some shit as far as like certs and like higher end stuff, because I think you talked about the one time, and I think my mom told me the one time, like getting a little explicit freaking X-rated warning here, like dogs with like anal glands.
Yeah.
Like my mom said like something about like your mom's like one of the only people like in like a far stretch, or like one of the few people that can like remove them, or like knows like
Yeah.
what to do with that kind of shit. I thought that was badass.
Yeah.
What?
My mom's been in the game for a while. She's been growing my entire life.
Yeah.
So it's also very cool to see like Macy like kind of take on like the torch, because I'm not fucking doing that. I don't. I can't groom a fucking dog.
Dylan ain't grooming no puppers.
But it's just Macy's like, I don't know. She like went above, and I don't know. My mom was like a championship dog groomer, but Macy like was on like the American dog grooming team already, and like she is on national television, and like Macy started grooming literally like 6 years ago, and she like
That's wild, dude.
yeah.
It's in her genes.
It is not in mine apparently.
That's so cool. The national dog grooming team. It's like the fucking
it's
Olympics.
Like, it's like, yeah, that's what it is. It's like Team America. Like they faced off against like other countries.
What?
That's badass.
Yeah.
Think about like, I don't know if it like how much, but I mean like this show too has got to be great like publicity and business for her as well.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, her like I see like her engagement on Facebook is insane.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a famous person in the world of dog grooming.
That's so cool, dude. That's honestly so
That's
cool.
fucking.
She's
dope.
on like the Buffalo News like all the time now, and like
There we
if
go.
she does win, I'm sure it's gonna be going all over the place.
That's awesome.
I don't know if she does though.
Yeah, that's so cool. No, your mom's been hitting it for like a hot minute. I'll always remember like, if we would spend the night at your house, like either like Friday night, Saturday night, I'll always remember the times where like every once in a while we'd all be fucking asleep in the living room, just like wake up in the morning, just like look over and your mom's just in there washing the dog. Be like, oh, there we go.
Yep. She's definitely like, I think she's gotten to the point where like she's starting to like wean off of it, and like she's cut her days down. Like she only works like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's slowly starting to get to the point where I'm assuming, will retire at some point.
Yeah.
But
How old's your mom?
she is 45.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's booming, dude. I mean, she's got the clientele to keep her. I mean, she's got the cash flows from that clientele. She obviously don't need more clients. So, I mean, like, and in 4 days, like 4 days a week, like, you're good on clients. Shit.
yeah.
She's
I can tell that like she really enjoys that I'm doing like this line of work, because like it's client-based work, and like she knows that that's a good route to go down, because obviously that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell that like she's very happy in comparison to like when I was working in politics.
Yeah.
Like she could tell that like I didn't really like it that much.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, dude, that's how it is. Like training wise, like people.
yep.
You got to get where the people are. People are always going to be in real estate. People are always going to be in fitness.
Yep, 100%.
That's how it is.
What else? I was gonna say something else, but I completely just forgot.
Hey, what else been going on? Anything good?
I saw Joe Biden's like moving into a new phase of bribery to get people to take the vaccine.
I saw some weird shit like that, too.
He had like a press conference, and he was talking about like the next phase of getting people vaccinated, and he's gonna like start making it so like there will be a vaccination site close to you no matter where you are in the country. And he also he's like working with like a bunch of like the like Rite Aid and like all the like grocery stores and stuff that are doing vaccines to like kind of like get like deals like where you get like cheaper groceries or something if you get vaccinated there and stuff like that. So we're in the bribery phase.
Yeah, I
mean, but I saw a New York Times article saying that like we're already starting to slow down. Like we've hit like the max point of vaccines of like who's gonna get them, and now we're starting to drop.
Yeah, a while ago, Mom, like all the clinics were like filled, everyone, and then like I remember hearing on the news, it was like, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just like we hit that, like you said, hit the apex. And then it was like, people are not getting vaccinated. And then like the next 2 weeks, Mom was like, yeah, the clinics aren't like filling up. And I'm like, yeah, that's indicative. I mean,
yeah, they're doing he also said they're doing walk-ins now, so like you don't have to make an appointment anymore. And the other thing is they're going to start opening it up to like teenagers. So like they can get vaccinated once the FDA approves it for them.
I think 16 and 17 can. I don't know if any younger, but I know.
Yeah, I think the age range was like 14 to like 16 or something that they're going to try to open it up to. Right now I think it's 16 and up.
Yeah.
Are they going to open up to kids? Like at all? Like ever?
Probably not.
I don't. Maybe at some point, like once again, he says it's all on the FDA's like approval. Like they have to. I don't think they've done enough testing on like that age range to make sure that it's okay to do it.
I mean, yeah.
So, but like they make I can't remember what the percentage is, but like that age group makes up like a huge percentage of the country. So like, and that was like the big thing. Like in order to get herd immunity, like we have to pretty much hit like 90% of people vaccinated. And without vaccinating all those kids, and plus all the people who don't want to get vaccinated, we're never going to get herd immunity.
Well, yeah, that's why, like we talked about last time, that's
statistically impossible to get it right now.
You can't, like, completely get rid of it. Unless, like, everybody. Because that's what I said to my mom. Because we were talking about it. We were talking about it. And I was like, you realize, though, that, like, it may not, as far as, like, strands and, like, being passed. But, like, it's never going to truly just be, like, gone. Yeah. Like if it mutates, that's one thing, but it's never truly going to be like gone until everybody's vaccinated, because then like nobody can be affected by it. You can carry it, but it's not like anybody's going to have like effects unless it mutates like the fucking flu. But,
Yeah, I mean, if you look at like other diseases that we vaccinated away, like they are mandated. Like you can't go to school, like you can't go into kindergarten without the vaccine.
Exactly.
So like you have to have it, and that's why they don't exist.
Which, and that's why I don't get why everyone is so like fucking. I don't know. I get why people are just wary of taking the vaccine, but it's just.
I mean, the past 4 years have just been misinformation all over the place.
Just get vaccinated. Get vaccinated.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fucking Bill Gates and his wife are getting a divorce.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. He's going.
I saw someone say.
Queen Elizabeth.
I saw someone say that it's because like his youngest child is like 18 now, and that's like the point where most people get a divorce is like when they're young, like their youngest child hits like college range.
Yeah.
Like once like the last one leaves the nest, like there's really most of the time there's nothing left of a marriage at that point.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Damn, it's sad. I mean, I saw that he tweeted. I mean, I don't know why it was a tweet or something. Facebook, I don't know. But he, like, they're still going to work on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and whatever. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just, like, you never know what happens behind closed doors. And, like, it's just like, I mean, the richest people ain't perfect. I mean, and they make all the rules.
Both of them are still going to be some of the richest people on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Like, Mackenzie Bezos, or whatever her maiden name is like, literally one of the top 10 richest people on Earth.
And she didn't do shit.
Yeah. That's insane. Another big news story was Peloton is recalling all their treadmills.
Really?
What?
Yeah, they fucking
babies getting stuck under them, or
yeah, a 6-year-old child or something died because of a Peloton treadmill, and they had to recall them all.
Oh, solid.
It was sucking like there was like 73 cases of people getting seriously injured, and now 1 death from people getting sucked underneath the treadmill.
Peloton's
That's
fucked.
like
Their stock has had to been. Their stock was
booming, I looked at
too.
it. It fucking tanked right after that story.
Dude, it honestly is a good time to buy. I mean, probably not, because, I mean, their product just shit the bed. But
yeah, I might wait it out a little bit until the recall's over.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, well, right now, I mean, well, who knows how that's going to affect their cash flow. It's going to fuck them up bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you take on all this debt, if they did. I don't know much about the company, but say you take on debt or you raise equity to fund this new treadmill that you put out there or whatever, and fucking you don't sell shit and it comes back. And you have to pay out lawsuits.
Do full refunds, and those are like fucking $1,000 treadmills.
Yeah, dude.
So every single person who has one is getting a full refund.
Yeah, and the $1 million lawsuits. So
yeah, that dead child is gonna come back to bite them pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 73 cases too. Every one of them cases, someone's, if they're, I mean, rich enough, they're gonna be like, "Hey, I'm gonna run you for your money. You're a giant business. I fucking can."
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it'll be a class action lawsuit if there already isn't one.
Yeah.
At least, I don't know if you said it, but when you were talking about Biden, the vaccine, so like that he's gonna like waive like the patents or whatever like that, so they're like available, which is like honestly what like obviously should be done. You know, we don't need pharmaceutical companies don't need to make more money.
No,
especially not with a pandemic.
Yeah, they're making plenty of goddamn money because the government is footing the entire bill for all the vaccines.
Exactly. Which is nice. I'm glad that there wasn't going to be any like question as far as like paying for that shit.
And that's what you saying, Dylan? No, what you saying, Bubba?
I was just gonna say that it was very nice to like go in and them not even ask for my insurance or anything. Mm-hmm. They just gave you the shot.
That's how it should be. Because, I mean, we're trying to do something like with, like, I mean, not polio, whatever we get vaccinated for before we go into, like, kindergarten or whatever. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's...
I forget. No.
Ouch.
Starts with an M, maybe?
Measles.
Which one?
Measles.
Measles.
Yeah. Which measles, I'm pretty sure, is a form of SARS. I'm not positive. But
Measles. Don't forget the shingles.
All I know is that like vaccines, unless it's like something for measles or COVID, so like funding for vaccines and like doctors, they apply for grants. They don't just have money. Like what doctor is gonna like be able to, or like you know what I mean? Like these companies creating these vaccines, like well they were major companies, but like when people are just trying to make vaccines. Like, they're getting grants. They're, like, applying for them, getting rejected. Applying, getting rejected. This isn't necessary. Like, you know what I mean? Bullshit. Yeah. Like, that didn't happen. Like, it was full, you have everything at your disposal. We're going to warp speed. So, it was done fast. I mean, it's unprecedented. It's honestly amazing when you look at it from a scientific standpoint. But people are like, oh, it was made too quick.
Yeah.
It was made quick so we could save people. We're already... Like,
I know.
Well, I was watching something and they were talking about that Operation Warp Speed that was, like, put in place by, like, the Obama administration. And they were saying that, like, the reason the COVID vaccine got done so fast is exactly because of that thing. Is because Warp Speed pretty much, instead of, like, normally, like, the vaccine would have to go through, like, Trial A, then Trial B, then Trial C... But they were doing all of those trials at the exact same time. So they were able to cut out all the bureaucracy and all, like, the stuff that you would normally have to go through because of, like, the warp speed, like, legislation. So, God bless the Obama administration.
I miss Obama.
I think Joe Biden was honestly behind warp speed, but I could be wrong on that one. Might have just been Obama.
I miss my boy Barack. He has some swagger. Barack has some swagger to him, and all the things he did. He was just like he was vibing.
Yeah, that was like the last time things were awesome.
Even though Michelle fucked up my school lunches senior year, I still love her. even though shit hit the fan senior year of high school with our lunches, it was all right.
Yeah.
Or no, it was even before that. It was like junior, senior year. Maybe even into our sophomore, and then like obviously one lower for Trenny. It started to hit the fan early. And you were like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
What happened to the plot of the story?
What happened to the plot? But what are you going to do?
I would rather have bad school lunches than people attacking the Capitol building.
Exactly. I'll take the win where we can get them.
Yeah. Oh, I went to my first baseball game ever the other day, and
how was that, by the way?
I mean, it was really cool to like be at a sports event again because I haven't been at one in forever, and it was just like the stadium isn't really that big, and like I was talking to Melissa, it took us maybe 15 minutes to walk out our door and be inside the stadium. Which is crazy. Like, in any other city, like in New York City, like, it would take, like, hours to, like, get into the stadium and everything. We drove downtown, took a left, parked, walked into the stadium, we were done. I was very impressed with how quick it was. But baseball is, it's baseball. It's, like, the game was going on, and I'm so used to, like, watching football and everything, and, like, hockey, and it's, like, so loud and crazy, and, like, the stadium was only at like 25% capacity, so it was like dead silent most of the time. I'm like, they don't play any like music or anything, or like nothing's going on.
They didn't have no announcers.
No, there was like no announcers or anything. Like, I mean, like obviously there was like announcers like when the game wasn't really going on, like when there was like at the 7th inning or whatever, like the semi halftime. I don't know how baseball works, but like. We went to go get food, and the whole reason we were really there because they do a pierogi race, where like there's these mascots dressed in pierogi costumes, and they race across the field.
Yeah.
And we were getting food, and we missed the pierogi race, and it was so sad.
Damn. They didn't have TVs on the field when you were getting food. You couldn't see the pierogies running.
No, I couldn't see. I missed the pierogies fully. It was very sad. You can bet on the pierogies, and you can win like different shit.
Who's gonna win the pierogies?
That was the cool thing. The MLB has like an app that you have, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff you can do like during the game. Like there's trivia and like bingo and other things that you can do.
Yeah.
Like just kind of keep yourself entertained because baseball is baseball and nothing really happens.
Yeah, that's
It's just a very long game.
yeah.
But
No,
it was
baseball's
fun.
hella long. Baseball's the only fucking sport where they have a designated time for you to get up and stretch.
Yeah.
Like, think about that one.
Yeah, it was long, but Melissa really likes baseball. She like would like go to Mets games and stuff with her parents like all the time. They had like season tickets to the Mets.
She's a Mets fan?
Yeah,
Fucking give Melissa a hard high five from me. 3 of them, maybe 5. That's lit.
Yeah, I mean, she's from the NY.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone from New York likes the Yankees, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I was the only
Some people like the
person.
Mets.
Everyone liked the Yankees, so I was just like, dude, fuck them. I'm rooting for the Mets. And they've been shit forever, bro. And I don't even watch baseball. David Wright. She'll know who David Wright is. He was like one of the best players out from the Mets in my lifetime. Third baseman. He was dope. And I saw him, and he was just cracking homers and fucking.
Yeah.
But dude.
Yeah, that was the other thing is I didn't know a single player on either team.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't even know who any of these people are.
Who'd they play? Who'd the Pirates play?
They were playing the Cardinals.
Oh, I don't know. Do the Pirates still have Andrew McCutcheon?
Possibly.
I think.
I saw
I have
his
no idea.
jerseys. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's still on the team.
He
though.
was like, he was awesome. He was fun to watch.
Yeah. It was cool though. I definitely want to go. It's also a really pretty stadium because like the stadium looks like directly at the city. We're right behind like home plate, so you can see like the entire city skyline from inside the stadium, which is cool.
That's dope. Yeah, it looked like you guys had really good seats. I mean, I feel like that's where you want to be. I mean, like, you're just like,
Yeah.
whew, it's like all up. It's like right where the, like, you know how the announcer's booth is like right behind the shit
Yeah.
above. Yeah, that's dope.
No, she got us really good seats, so it was cool. I want to go to a Penguins game now if they ever let normal people in.
I know, right?
I think that'll
I
be
know,
happening
only
anytime
season.
soon.
I don't know who it's funny because, like, my sister went to a game a week or so ago, and I don't know who she went with, but she went with the season ticket holder, so I'm not sure who exactly it was, but, like, she was like, oh, do you want to go? And I was like, no, I gotta work. But she went, and it was one of the games that, like, they won by quite a bit. They're actually in first right now. I think they were in first the last time, but they literally, like, they keep winning. Like,
Let's go.
yeah, they keep winning, and they're kind of like, they're leading the conference now by, like, quite a bit.
Penguins are building a new skyscraper.
Are they?
Yeah, like they're like big sponsors like First National Bank, which is
Nice.
like a PA bank, and so they're building where the old Civic
awesome.
Center used to be, like the old Penguin Stadium. They're building like a big skyscraper, First National Bank building there.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, the Penguins are 7-3 in their last 10, and we're 2 points ahead of the Capitals in the East, which is nice.
Let's go.
Damn.
The only good Pittsburgh team.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, dude. The Steelers low key got like some good people in the draft, even though like the Steelers drafted a running back first round, which people shit on that so hard, but like it was also Najee Harris who was was a part of the championship team last year, and he hurdled over someone, made him look so silly. That shit was dope.
I mean, the city loves him already. Like because he did that. Like he did like at the draft. He was like at the homeless shelter that like his family lived in, and like he did like a big like pizza party and everything for all like the people at the homeless shelter. Like when the draft was going on, and he got drafted like at the homeless shelter.
What a fucking G, dude. I wish him well. He seems like a good guy. And he fucks with Megan Rapinoe, and he does her celebration and shit or whatever. And
awesome.
he pays homage to her when he scores, and like I just think that's such like a funny fucking like
that's awesome.
He's a cool dude.
Well, hopefully he might take Juju's spot as the city favorite because Juju's on the bad side of people at the moment.
Juju gotta stop dancing.
Juju's I mean, I don't even like. I never really liked him, but man, that just.
Dude, he was a fucking city favorite. He had his own fucking cereal in the city. It was like Juju Pops or something like that. I have not seen that cereal since the dancing issue.
Juju's like, he reminds me of like Dez. He's got that like confidence of like a young Desi. But like he's got to step it up a little bit, man.
He's not even close to as good Des Bryant ever was.
Yeah, he's not as good as like prime Desi. Do you agree though? Like he's got that like swagger kind of to him.
He's like Terrell Owens. He's like
maybe even more like T.O. He's more like a T.O.
I mean, I feel like Dez was better than T.O. to a degree. I mean,
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look at both of the fucking.
Young T.O.
lay the stats out. Yeah, young T.O. Young T.O. was a fucking savage too.
Yeah,
that whole shit with like putting the ball on like the middle of the field, and then like that guy comes down and just fucking like decks him. Like T.O. was a savage.
He was a savage. Yeah. Or maybe you remember Chad Ochocinco? Or wait, is that T.O.? That's not T.O.
Yeah, Chad Johnson, baby. Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah, dude. Yep. Like, I mean, he did his like front flip, and that was the only cool thing he ever did. And then he changed his name.
The only good thing he ever did in his life was just a front flip over that dude into the end zone. Which I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like come on, man. You gotta step your game up.
Yeah.
You gotta do more. Do better.
I can't remember what player it was. I think it's a wide receiver, but I saw something that they want to compete in the Olympics, like for the 100-meter dash. Who is it?
DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he would kick some ass.
I think. Remember when?
Are they allowed? Is he allowed?
I think so.
If he can run a 10.6, he automatically qualifies.
Nice. Yeah, no, he could easily. He's another one like. When you talk about just, like, freak athletes where, like, their build, their size, and, like, what they can do doesn't make sense. Like, Kevin Durant, DK Metcalf, LeBron James, fucking Vince Wilfork was another one. Vince Wilfork was, like, oddly fast and, like, extremely athletic for being, explosive. Like, 300-something pounds.
That used to be my favorite Patriots player. I used to love.
Yeah, dude. That dude moved. that man moved like he was, like, fucking 200 pounds.
He was the man.
I used to make like characters on Madden to try to just like 300-pound like running backs.
Yeah,
and they would just tank through everyone.
He was a monster. Vince Wilfork was a beast.
Dude, he's funny as fuck too. I remember back when he was on, because he went to the Texans. And I remember just seeing a video of him hooping, and like he's just like sweat, like complete gray shirt, like soaked front and back, and he's like hooping hard as fuck. I mean, he's just an athlete, man. He's a big athlete.
Oh, he's a big dude. He was just a monster.
I wonder what he looks like now. I feel like, you know how some NFL like linemen just like thin up because they have to be big. Or else you will die.
Really, dude, being a D lineman. Oh, hello.
Yeah, we're good. This guy took a shit, I think.
Yeah, no, being a D lineman in the NFL, it's literally just okay. You gotta get as big as you can.
If this is him now, he is so thin. There's no way this is him. I mean, the first picture I see from the Boston Globe, if I share it, he looks so thin.
Yeah, share that shit. And then I gotta rip the meme in a minute here.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh man,
do you see this, dude? And then
yeah,
dude.
That's
wow.
Crazy. Good for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you don't need to be like 300 plus pounds.
It's really hard to keep that weight, they say.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. You know how much food you gotta eat?
Yeah, dude. Like, literally, they say, like, they eat, like, so much and work out so much just to maintain that. And, like, literally, like, they immediately, when they stop, like, they just get cut as fuck. Because same routine of working out, just eating a lot, fucking so much to where, I mean, like, you have to eat so much where it's uncomfortable. Like, no way.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. But
no, that's how it be.
That's how it be. If it's for the job. But
True.
let's get it, Bobby. I'm ready to rip that bitch.
I sent you guys it in Instagram if you want to listen to it because it's a video. But I will obviously tell you what happens in the video. So it's time for your welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite segment of the Socially Distant Podcast, the Meme of the Week. I am your host, B-Dill, coming at you with the Meme of the Week, episode 56. Once again, brought to you by the Nugget Instagram page. Of course, not a sponsor. A fire meme for you today. I'm going with a Family Guy meme, okay? Shout outs to the girlfriend. I never really watched Family Guy before we started dating, but like at night we'll watch Family Guy as we like lay in bed and fall asleep, set the TV timer and fall asleep to it. And I can't lie to you boys, like I'm actually starting to like kind of want to like watch it on my own because it's very funny. I just never watched it, so like I never like I was never like into it, but yeah, there's a lot of ones where they kind of like they get me because they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So we are going with that Family Guy meme. So I don't know if you guys are watching, if you can see it. But
Yeah,
I'm waiting to click.
My girlfriend, after every argument, and it's Brian. He's outside in front of the house on the sidewalk, and he's like yelling at somebody. He's like, "Motherfucker, get out of here! I'll kill you!" And then he stands up and he goes, "But come back on Sunday around whatever." He goes, "I get sad when you're not here." So I thought that one was funny because my girlfriend and I, we joke around with each other all the time. Like she'll say something, and I'll be like, "All right, fuck you too then," and then like I'll just like walk away. So we always have like a fake argument. We do it a lot like in front of people, and they think we're being legit, and then we just like look at each other and just like wink, and they have like no fucking idea. But I thought it was funny because she's done that to me so many times. Where she's like, "All right, fuck you, you can leave now," and then I'm like, "All right, cool, I'm out." And then like I'll walk into the bedroom, and then like 10 seconds later, she like follows me in, comes up, gives me a hug. It's hilarious.
That's like girlfriends in a nutshell, dude.
I know, right? It's like they 1 second fuck you, but then the next second they love you.
Kisses.
Right? That's just how it be. That was your meme of the week, episode 56.
Well, you've been watching Family Guy. I've been on the Breaking Bad grind. Meanwhile, started watching it again.
I love that. I need
honestly,
that's
favorite
definitely a
show of
show.
all time.
That's a show I would rewatch for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna watch Better Call Saul because I've only watched like the first 2 seasons of that.
Yeah, I've never watched that either. Because I like Mike, and that's where like Mike's in more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do like Mike a lot.
Breaking
I think
Bad,
it's like, go on.
I was just saying Breaking Bad is like really, really good, and like it's been a couple years since I've watched it, and like it feels different. It feels like I've just forgotten a lot that happened, but it feels like I don't remember like a lot of the stuff happening so quickly. Like season 1, I was like, really, that happened in season 1?
A lot of weird shit.
Like we're already like Gus, like he's already working with Gus, and we just got to like the end of season 2. I'm like, that happened that fast. I wasn't
honestly,
aware. Like the plane just crashed and everything.
Oh, okay.
And,
shit. Yeah, no,
and,
there's
like,
a lot of
Jesse's girlfriend is dead now or whatever.
I like the way they did that show as far as like little like the little things that like they like show you in the beginning or like the little like key things you gotta remember and like pick up on. It's a good show for sure. I saw real quick before we go, I just like those, you seen those memes on like Twitter and Instagram? It's like the here I got one, and then it like they have like the little spaces for like certain things like part of this, more of this, if you know what I'm talking about. And then I saw one, it was a picture of Walt, and then it was like the whole Breaking Bad, and it was like season 1 boring, season like because there's 5 seasons, right?
Yeah.
But then it was like seasons 2 through 4. Oh, this shit's kind of good. And then season 5, what the fuck is going on? And like literally that's how it is because Spencer Johnson, shout out to Spency, he was the one that like, he loves that show too. And he was the one that always told me to watch it. And then like one day I was on Netflix and I was like, fuck it, I'll start to see if I like it. And I stuck through season 1 because he told me. He's like, season 1's going to be like kind of boring, but like they have to lay the groundwork for like everything. He's like, so just like grind it out. And then I did. And then like season 2 starts. And right off the start of season 2, you're like, oh, okay, this is already getting exciting. And then like it just escalates. And I watched like a breakdown video one time. And like there was one guy saying that like that's how it is for like all the seasons. Like they all start slow and then they climb. And then, like, you hit a drop again at the beginning of the new season, and then it climbs, and then it drops, and then, like, and that's, like, how you want to do it. Like, you don't want, like, constant, like, excitement and shit. Like, you want to, like,
Yeah.
build, and then reset. Build, reset.
Well, yeah, the whole show, not to keep going on, but, like, the whole show is, like, really built around, like, Walt's psyche. Like, he, like, takes, like, a moment to, like, relax at the beginning, and then, like, he gets batshit fucking crazy. And, like,
it just picks right up.
He gets, like, addicted to just, like, the power every season.
Yeah, because something new comes around every season to where, like, a big, like, climactic finish, and then, like, he has to, like, reset and then, like, settle down, like you said, and then something else escalates, and he's got to take care of it.
Yeah.
No, it was crazy show.
10 out of 10 show.
Good show.
I'm gonna
Give
have
it a
to
watch.
it. I am.
Start
watch.
Breaking Bad out there.
I've never seen it. I am
No,
going
you
to have
gotta
to
try
watch
it.
it. I think Gina.
Everybody
will
else.
watch.
Everybody
Definitely
else.
recommend it.
If you haven't seen.
One quick last recommendation. Brad, I know you said you've been watching Family Guy. This was on my mind. This is my favorite thing ever. It's the chicken fight between the chicken and Peter. Will have you rolling on the floor. Just Google it. Any YouTube video. There's a bunch. I think there's more than one. There's a bunch, but they're great. So.
All right, I'll have to.
There is a couple of them, and I also think there's one with Homer.
There is.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like they do a Family Guy Simpsons crossover, and
Actually,
they do
no,
like a
I think I
15
saw that
minute
one.
chicken fight with them.
But I didn't see the chicken fight in there. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But I remember like Family Guy being in it. I'm sorry. I remember the Simpsons being in it.
Yeah, they do some crossovers.
All right. Well, I got it.
It's been real, everybody.
It's been
You
real,
have
boys.
a great, safe week and fucking stay fucking strong
Yeah,
and
get
prosper.
vaccinated. Get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
And well, we'll be back around Happy Mother's Day. Because by the time we get to the next one, Mother's Day will have passed. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Becker.
Yes, Mrs. Becker, happy Mother's Day. We love you.
Mrs. Becker.
And if there's any other mothers we don't know about, happy Mother's Day to you too.
Yep.
Happy Mother's Day to our mothers. My mom doesn't
Yes.
listen, but happy Mother's Day to Deb.
Happy Mother's Day, Janelle.
Janelle.
And Jeanette.
And
I
Janine.
sent her a nice card today.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, everybody.
We're signing off. Peace.
Take
See you
care.
next week.
Signing off.